across the studio because I'm like, what does he have in the grill? It smells awesome.
Yeah, it does. Are you from this area?
No, I'm from Georgia.
So do you know what scrapple is?
I have to tell you, I haven't ever had a piece of scrapple because it's like a Philly thing. And
It's a Philly thing.
I didn't know what it was.
Right, all right.
But maybe today will be my first day.
There's a first day for scrapple for everyone, right?
There's a first day for scrapple for everybody. So I'll say this. This is a really unique opportunity because as we're in summer, this is the grilling season for most of us.
Yeah.
But if you also live in Philly where it's a snowpocalypse, winter is not always a grilling season, but you miss that flavor. We're going to show you the Powerless Smokeless Indoor Electric Grill. It's a 1,500 watt grill that's got a couple of different plates, but don't think it's just a grill because John's actually going to show you a couple of different ways to use it, almost even like an oven, which is awesome. I mean, again, he's using his culinary expertise. You guys know and love him from Copper Chef as well. We're thrilled to have this today, under $100, and it comes in at one of our most generous Easy Pay offerings, 6 of them. Over 6 months when you order with a major credit card, you can spend $16.66 to get this home. Now, a grill inside.
Right.
Why does that make some of us shake in our little space?
You know, because it normally would, because we're not trained to grill inside and get seared results like we can with this unit because it has the power and it's designed properly. So look at how thick these steaks are. I mean, they're what, inch and a half, 2 inch steak? Look at that.
Yeah.
So these are great steaks. I dropped these on with 5 minutes left in the last presentation. I think they're perfect. We're going to check them out. But it's a beautiful way, I'm going to let those rest a second. It's a beautiful way to grill inside and enjoy less smoke, less, let's say, less aroma in the house sometimes, like especially when you're cooking things like fish and stuff.
Yes.
You know, you don't get that fishy smell, but it has the power to get through these, and look at these.
Oh my
They're beautiful, and they're thick steaks, so you don't think this is just, you know, a wimpy grill. It's 1,500 watts. It has the power to be able to deliver that. And this is, the reason steaks are so good on any type of grill is because you can cook them fast and hot and you can sear those juices in like that. Look at that.
Well, let me ask you this. Because this has a grill lid and you cooked these with the top on, is that part of the reason that they're so juicy? Because if you cook with an open grill, kind of, it's a little bit more of a dry environment. Yes, a
little bit. It helps a lot when you're doing things like vegetables and stuff.
Yeah.
Which I'm going to do now, but it does. The lid acts like a little oven, almost. Look at this though. This is what I love about it. I know, it's crazy.
Is that non-stick?
It's all non-stick, the griddle top and the grill top, and that would come right off, guys, but I'm just going to get a little off here because we're going to go back on.
Oh, yeah.
With our veggies.
Little asparagus.
Yeah,
love
let's put
that.
some asparagus on here. So while the steaks are resting, we'll grill these up.
Now over here, it looks like you have a temperature gauge.
I do.
So show me how you set it and what you cook the steaks on and now what you're doing with the tomatoes and asparagus.
Sure. So when we started the steaks, let's go all the way back down so I can start from the beginning for you. Okay, so the unit is on. We have our fan on. It's one touch control here. So as you can see now, it's 220, 250, 320. Awesome. Now it's a solid color until we get to where the unit hasn't heated up all the way, which there we go. Okay. So the unit is heated till 390. It's going to let me know that it's still preheating to 450. But again, you have control. This is all one-touch cooking. That's what makes this so different than grilling outside. Because you don't have a lot of control when you grill outside.
No, and I mean, you can go from 500 to 300 just by opening the grill.
You can, yes. And especially when you have expensive proteins like this. You want to make sure you're controlling them. I have friends that have spent a lot of money on food and they've ruined it on their grill.
But
they've walked away.
That's the kind of thing you don't think about when you're grilling.
You don't get control.
Yes, but this affords you that opportunity, and you don't have to worry about the smoke or the lingering smells because of the technology that's built in here.
Sure, there's a couple different technologies that eliminate the smoke. It's not just the fan we have in there. We do have a fan in there that there's a little downdraft, but we have a little animation to show you how this works. So when your proteins drip, they don't drip on the heat source, so they're not creating smoke. The heat source is right up under the grill and the griddle. So when they drip, there's less smoke created in the first place. So then, so they drip into a water tray that's in the bottom, first a collection pan, then a water tray. So you're creating less smoke, and then we have that fan down there that's going to remove any bit of smoke there is. It creates a downdraft, pulls it all right away. Everything's non-stick, like we said, that touches the food, so you don't have to wait. This works fantastic, and it's, remember I said it's much more than the grill when we talked earlier? Because we give you the griddle and the lid, you can do cool things like breakfast like this, and I'm not worried about anything sticking on here now.
Right.
I'm gonna pour some eggs on here. Yeah, it's crazy, and we're gonna walk away from this, and I'll be back in a minute once we put the lid on it, and there we go.
Well, let me show you how this breaks down really quickly, because you're getting the unit. I mean, that looks amazing.
This is good. I love that.
Everything about that looks wrong from what I know as a grill, because I'm like, the eggs will leave us. But now that you've got this Power Smokeless Grill, you're able to do things you've never done before and still get that same great smoky flavor. So you're going to get the unit itself, and so you've got the grill grates, which are inside. Here is that griddle.
That's the griddle. Yep.
And then is this the dripping
That is the
pan?
water tray that's in the bottom that you
Okay.
can either put water in, or you can put your aromatics, liquid smoke.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you do wood chips?
You can do what? You can. Yes,
Okay.
you can do that. You can soak them and put them in there. Yes,
Yeah.
you can.
Yes.
And that's the drip collection pan there.
Right here?
Yep.
Awesome. And then you're getting 2 cookbooks. So you've got
46
the griddle
recipes,
guide,
actually.
and you've got the grilled food favorites. 46 recipes.
46 recipes.
Total?
Total. Yep.
That's awesome.
Yep. Yep. It's great. We give you some for the grill top, and we give you some for the griddle top. But being an old chef, like a professional chef,
Yeah.
I love a griddle, because that's what, especially short order cooks and stuff. They,
Yeah.
You know, it's all griddle top.
Yeah.
So my friends often come to my house and say, "Oh, I can't believe you would have cooked that on the griddle."
Yeah.
It's, you know, a lot of people don't realize the griddle is a really important tool in the home, but we used it a lot in the commercial application. But what you're going to love is this, because this silicone seal here,
Yes.
right here, that's going to create like an environment, almost like an oven when you put that on there.
Wow.
Okay, so when I put that on there, now I have a beautiful environment here. It's going to melt my cheese, do all that kind of stuff for me. It's fantastic. Melt the eggs.
And I mean, just look at how many hot dogs you
Yeah.
have on there. You have
Right.
like almost, what, 8 or 9
Yeah.
hot dogs on there?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
8 hot dogs.
And look at them. Look at the
4 fully sized burgers. And then you've
look
got
great.
an egg casserole over there working
Let's
that
see
could
what else we
probably
have over
feed 8 to 10 people. You've also got breakfast meats. You've got salmon, which is
Look at this.
awesome.
I mean, you've probably had your salmon stick to the grill, but I mean, look how fantastic it is.
Well, and how many times
that.
have you said, no, I don't want grilled seafood? Because you
Right.
talk about wasting your money on protein.
Sure.
You're like, can I just eat it off of the grill? Because
Sure.
that's where it wants to live.
That's what usually, but look, I mean, nothing's going to stick to these. They're all coated in our ceramic tech non-stick, so nothing will stick to these, the
That is
grill or the
awesome.
griddle plate. And yeah, guys, this is a revolutionary way to cook. It has power too. Like, this is 1,500 watts. We showed you, we had 2-inch steaks there that hammered right through there.
Yeah.
You know?
And you know, I think about the space of this.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you talk about if you needed to entertain and cook for a party, maybe you're at that beach rental and they have that like kind of weird grill that the
Yeah,
entire
sure. You don't know who
neighborhood's
cooked
cooked
on it.
on.
Or maybe it's too cold out, or you're out of
Yes.
propane, or you're by
Yes.
yourself, or you live in a small apartment, or like I do, and you know, it's just an easy way to cook, you
Well,
know?
you know, we are in one of our studios here at QVC, and we just came from a food show. And when you guys started cooking, I was like, there's no way that's that grill, because it actually smells like an outside grill
Yeah,
here.
yeah,
So
it
if you're
does.
still wanting that flavor of the grill, but you don't want the mess, you don't want the upkeep, you don't want the continued financial responsibility
Sure.
that comes along with charcoal and propane, this is a great thing to consider, especially with the wide range that you're doing, because all of these dishes, if you were on the grill right now, you'd have to buy an additional grill pan to be able to make these.
Yes, you would. Yes, you would. You'd have to buy another grill pan. Here we give you, I want to show you the bottom of this, okay? Because on the bottom here, there's that channel. So right in that channel is where the electronics sit.
Yep.
So in other words, when it drips through, it doesn't drip on the heat source because it's protected by the right in here, that channel. So that's what, there's just no smoke.
Yeah.
When you cook on your charcoal grill at home and you hear it go and all the smoke comes up,
Yes.
it's eliminated here. It doesn't happen.
Well,
So-
and if you don't grill
Yep.
inside, because I mean, say you have your glass fixtures that are over your stove and you're constantly
Sure.
cleaning, this is another really nice option. I love the profile. It stands just about 8.5 inches
you're right,
high
you're
and
right.
it's 19.5 inches wide. So it's not a big piece of equipment that's going to be an eyesore on your countertop. I mean, grilled eggs.
Look at this.
And a
the
little
cheese,
sausage
right.
and tater tots,
Yep, smells
John.
good, doesn't it? But look, I wanted to show off the non-stick. Look at that. Nothing sticks to it. It's so easy to clean up. You can do breakfast. You can do your vegetables on here. It's a great way to
I
do.
mean, look at the steak.
Yeah, and the beautiful burgers. I mean, this is indoor, and look at the smoke. There's just no smoke. It's crazy.
80% less smoke than a traditional grill, which
And
sign me up.
And a skillet.
Yes,
You
yes.
know?
I mean, if you were a lady that has long hair like me and Gabrielle, and you're like tired of your hair smelling like Brute Bacue, this is the perfect option to not have to be able to run towards the dry shampoo.
Awesome. Thank you. Good seeing you. Bye, guys.
All right, that item number is K48367. Still to come, we have our QVC2 big deal, first ever from Jimmy the Baker. It is our patriotic assortment of the crumb cake. It's our birthday bash kickoff, so of course we gave you 3 easy payments on this, as well as everything that you're